Hey guys, it is Friday night and we're going to play a little bit of Phantasy Star Online. So let's get started. Good news is I already contacted a few people online just to confirm we're going to get a couple players tonight. And I was looking on Dreamcast Now and it looks like there's about 4 people that are registered with Dreamcast Now currently playing PSO, so that's a good sign. A few people from the PSO Facebook group said they're jumping on, so who knows, we might have some luck on a Friday, which would be really awesome. So let's just pick the correct episode and load it up. And while we're loading up the game, let's crack this open as well. And celebrate Friday. Cheers. Okay, so do I have enough Meseta in my account right now to go to the dressing room? I said I was going to do that last time just for fun. I think that I left a bit of money in the kitty. Oh, it's not letting me go to the dressing room. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Okay, not a problem. Oh, you know what? I probably don't have enough money because last time I was playing, I think I dropped a bunch of cash somewhere and didn't pick it up. So I think I've been slowly rebuilding my Meseta, and I don't actively seek it out. So I just kind of take it as it comes. Because of that, I don't really have much on hand. So let's go to Vega. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so block 1. Looks like we got 3 people online. Alright. Let's see if we can find an open game. Organized team. Join team. Keep dreaming. Sure, why not? Let's give it a shot. I probably should have done, I'll do it once we get into the game, do a choice search and see who's actually playing, because 2 very hard level or games going right now, that's not bad. I mean, I prefer Ultimate, but if there's a very hard player, like let's say in the late 70s, might be worth helping them out. Oh, Mr. Pin, 79, okay, we gotta get them up. All right, let's say our hellos. Hey all. What's shaking? Okay, cool. So I know who Kuma's X2 is. So that's a good sign. What do we got here? Oh wow, those are actually not bad. Okay, in ruins. Cool. I don't know who the other person is, so maybe I'll just sort of introduce myself in the event that we haven't played together in the past. And just see what the plan is exactly. Okay, so let's go to item pack. Area map. Oh, okay. Well, let's go back. Alright, well, you guys are characters, so let's go to telepipe. And what color would you say that is? Orange? Okay, so let's not go to orange. And let's try and find our teammates. Okay, green. Ruins 3. There we go. That makes more sense. All right, on. Have you tried playing on Silverant yet? That's pretty cool that you got on with PC. I should probably try and actually, just for fun, getting on with PC. I probably wouldn't play it as much as Dreamcast, obviously, but it'd still be fun nonetheless, just to kind of try it out. Okay, guess I don't want to tag these guys too, or take out these guys too much. Oh, we're gonna launch our mag already. Cool. Well, if there's a you should probably just jump on and see who's available, because I mean, when I jump on and there's nobody to play an ultimate game, I have no problem playing with a lower character just to kind of help people out. But, you know, it's just one of those things. If there's somebody that's in an ultimate game, you know, as much as I want to help out everybody when they're starting out, I just kind of prefer to play ultimate. Nothing personal. Let's ask Pin how far he is away. How far away from 80, Pin? Nice. Cool. So there's a good chance we're going to be able to get Pin up to ultimate within this level, within this gaming night. Alright. Also, guys, let me know if the stream is giving you any issues, because like I said, I can't really tell on my end when it's not working properly, so I sort of rely on the chat to fill me in. Okay. Tag, tag, tag. Don't want to take all of these guys out. I want to kind of give Pin a chance to level up. We're almost at falls, so the good news is if he sticks with us, oh sweet. If he sticks with us, even if he doesn't get a whole lot of XP from killing the game monsters, if he just can survive falls, there's a good chance he'll get his level up. He's only 3k away. I can't remember how much falls on very hard gives. I want to say 4,000, but I could be wrong. I'm going to try tagging for less, actually. That's a good idea with the PS3 controller, actually. I did pair my PS3 controller with my PC at one point. I don't know why I was doing this, but I was just experimenting. Not with PS1 emulators, but with playing PS1 discs. Ooh, what's this? On my computer, and I was using some sort of software. I can't recall what it was. Oh sweet, so Pin's almost there. After you hit 80, do you want to try the alt levels? You will probably die a lot at first, but the loot is cool. Okay. Alright, well, let's just keep breaking a trail in the meantime. See what we can do. And we'll just let our friend Eduardo what's this? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, Meseta. That's always useful. But if you tag, you get the XP. And that's the nice part. Okay. Okay. Let's just use this while we've got a couple of moments. Do I have anything else? No. And I really gotta get my mag up. Okay, I wonder what I should be using to sync my mag. Okay. Okay. Already. Sweet, we're jumping right into falls. Yeah, you know what? I should probably buy an Xbox 360 controller just for my PC at some point. Actually, for my Raspberry Pi setup as well. From what I heard, it's just a better controller for the Raspberry Pi, just with the button mapping and stuff like that. But I have so many extra PS3 controllers. I think I have 13 downstairs. I mean, I only use one. Very rarely have I ever played local co-op. But it's one of those things where I just go to thrift stores and I see them for, you know, a couple bucks, and I just pick them up just in case. Plus, I also have a lot of variants too, like clear ones and blue ones, silver ones, red ones, all that nonsense. So, okay. Are we gonna die? Oh no, this is not good. Why am I not hitting any of these guys? I guess I just can't find the actual active ones. That's cool. So we got our man, Mr. Kumis, is a droid as well, but it looks like the other guy is using some tech, so that's cool. Yeah, you can play Dreamcast players with PC. Not a problem. Okay, I'm going to do my best to just keep these guys at bay. Cool. Alright. So at very hard, we are going to see Falls go through its 3 evolutions, which is kind of always fun. Just wait till Evo 3. All right. And boom, Evo 3. Okay, so this one I'm going to get rid of my launcher and use my Yasminkov. No, I'm not. I'm going to actually die immediately and switch back to my other weapon. Why am I not hitting for anything? For fuck's sakes. Probably should have checked what the oh yeah, of course. Okay, there we go. Nope, I guess not. Okay, so run away. And hopefully none of those guys will tag me. Sweet, we dodged it. Now he's gonna blow me up. Boom, but I'm strong. So I survived that. Alright, keep running in a circle. Draw his fire away. Try to keep my partner there alive as long as possible. Oh, nope, he's gonna tag somebody else. Cool. Well, not cool. I can definitely take the hit. There we go. No, I'm not starting a character, new character rather, anytime. Oh. Not starting a new character anytime soon, but I was contemplating it at one point. I just don't think I have the time. Please say, I think I hit for 0 at least, so I should be able to get the XP. Damn. Yay, we won! Well, that was fun. Okay, boom. Oh, cool, we did get the XP. Sweet! Okay, hopefully, I don't anticipate there'll be any good weapons, but maybe we'll be able to get some good stat upgrades. Okay, bang, 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 nothing, nothing. Alright, not worried about it. No Heaven Punisher. Well, I think you can only get that on Ultimate anyways, but every time we beat Falls, I'm always looking for that drop. Okay, what do we got there? Ray gun, don't need it. What do we got here? Resist Storm. Well, it's not too bad for somebody. For me, I just need a lot of power. Okay, item. Do I have anything I have to use? What's this do? Okay. Oh. Interesting. Well, that's actually not too bad. What am I using right now? Like, I'm using the blue ring. No. Alright, well, maybe I can give it to one of these guys here. You know what, I'll just fucking sell it. Okay, and I don't have anything to bring to the Techer. Sell. Spiritual Shield. Yeah, I'll sell the antidotes. Actually, I should probably buy a bunch of stuff too while I'm thinking about it. Buy Diamate. Release waiver. Okay, I don't need those guys. Oh, what's this? Dragon HP. Interesting. Okay, take item. Okay, bone badge. I got all these badges. I should probably think about doing something with them. Got all these special mags. Little baby Meg. Okay, can I use any of these guys? Probably not, eh? I should probably just get rid of them at some point. Keep all my special stuff. Alright. Whatever, we're not going to worry about that right now. We'll worry about that in the next game. Okay, so they dropped off a bunch of stuff, so I guess they're not going to take it. So I am going to take it. And maybe I'll just sell it. Alright, we don't need to go to the guild counter, but we will go back to the lobby. Oh, that sucks. So did your... So you said your PCB died. Was it because your PCB died that you had PSO registered with the pin to that particular board that you weren't able to activate your character on your VMU again? I think they're tethered that way, but don't quote me on it. Are we... Oh, I guess we are doing ultimate. No point in asking. Okay. Join team. Keep dreaming. And we're bursting. Okay, let's see if we can join now. Join team. Keep dreaming. Cool, we're bursting. Alright, so... Let's see if we're going to start a quest, if we're just going to kind of tour around again. We're in Vega. We could do TFF. Okay, cool. Where should we start? Did you want to start a quest or wait to see if anyone else joins? Come on, get out there. Okay, speaking of which, let's see who else is playing. Go to Altamira. Are there lots of people there? Okay, see you all there. Sweet, so Kuroheim is back on board. Awesome. Okay, so transport, change ship, Altamira. And here we go. Awesome. Kuroheim is always a really fun player to play with. Organize team, join team. Now, who was asking about Kuro the other day? It was Ebenezer, I think. So I should probably let them know that Kuro's been playing lately. Alright, we've got a full team to help out Kuroheim. Let's see if they're able to drop us a pipe. Can you drop us a pipe? Oh, what do we got here? Oh, defense material. Nice. Item. Item. Use. Okay, cool. And the good thing is, now that we're in Ultimate, we can actually use traps again. The one downside about very hard is that you can't use traps, and if you played Ultimate for a while, you just kind of get used to using them, so... Oh, another Ultimate shield. Okay, where is Kuroheim? Area map. Alright, Kuroheim is right here. And wasn't able to tag him. Damn. Okay. Not a problem. Why am I hitting for 0? That is bizarre. Okay. What do we got here? Anything I can use? And nothing. Well, the good news is if you still have that old Dreamcast, you can buy the DreamPSU. I ordered 2. I spoke with the gentleman, Chris Moon, who created it and started the Indiegogo campaign. They're not coming out till November. But he's been a long time contributor to Dreamcast Now, or sorry, not Dreamcast Now, Dreamcast Junkyard, Dreamcast Hub. So I trust the dude knows what he's doing, and yeah, it sounds like a really great product. Just makes your power supply a little bit more stable, a little bit, I shouldn't say more clean, like the one you have is pretty clean, but because it has breakout parts on it that you can hook up additional 5 and 12 volt devices. I think that's the most important part. So if you want to add an extra fan, if you want to add a third-party cooling unit, which I may do actually. I'm thinking, even though it's not necessary, I'm thinking that I could probably tie in like an old liquid cooling, well, not even old necessarily, but a liquid cooling PCB or PC system. I'll just have to see how much voltage it takes. It probably only takes 5 volts, but... Hey, Rez, welcome aboard. Okay, Masetta, sure, why not? Alright, we're all following Kuro. Now, when I play with Kuro, that's the one thing I always kind of take for granted, is that they really help me out in terms of just staying alive in this game, and also with whatever tech they're using, allowing me to hit more. So I kind of get a little bit overconfident sometimes in my character's abilities. I would appreciate if you stopped debuffing. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I hope I'm not doing it. Alright, bang, 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 we nailed them. Okay, so far so good. Just tag with your attack tech. Oh, that's what's happening. Is because Pin's attack is so low, not like mine's any better. I guess it's interfering with Kuro's attack. Yeah, man, Sega forever. Actually, I still haven't downloaded that app. I was tempted to because it's free. There's really no reason not to, but I've got an old iPhone 5 with 16 gig of memory, and for whatever reason, because of the latest OS updates and all that kind of nonsense, I can have no photos, no video, no music, no nothing. And that friggin' thing will still be like 12 gigabytes full. Like, I can't do anything about it. I have no idea. I barely have any apps on it, actually. So it's kind of a useless little machine for me right now. I would like to get a new phone, but I don't really use my phone that much. I kind of just use it to surf the internet once in a while, and that's about it. Text people and shit. But okay, bang, bang, bang. Don't need that, don't need that. Alright, if we keep going at this pace, we're going to be done in no time. You know what that little mag that Kuroheim has is? It's like some sort of like little creature with wings. Okay, the good thing about this attack is that it gets stronger if you can get the rhythm down. So I had a couple people ask why I use that, because it's got such a low percentage of hit. But if I just tap it 3 times, generally on the 3rd hit, it hits for quite a bit. Alright, so let's follow Kuroheim. So going back to the... Oh, I should have donated. Going back to what I was saying about the Dream PSU power supply. So I did get 2 rather, on Indiegogo. There's no guarantee he's going to make more after he's done this run on Indiegogo, but he might. Anyways, the real reason I was interested in it is just mostly because it opens up the internal part of your Dreamcast quite a bit. So if you haven't looked inside your Dreamcast, you'll notice that the power supply takes up quite a bit of space, which would not be an issue if you're just playing your Dreamcast as it's intended to be played, and that's it. But when you start doing things like putting in the USB GD-ROM, then you have the option to include an SSD hard drive, which just doesn't quite fit inside the casing without making some modifications. I don't want to cut the original case of my Dreamcast. I want it to stay the same. So with this power supply, it'll probably use about 1/3 of the space, which gives you plenty of room to drop in a SSD after the fact. And in fact, if you even wanted to use like another type of hard drive, you could probably do that by just stealing a little bit of power with the 5 and 12 volt breakouts. But I don't know why you would. SSDs are the standard nowadays. But that's primarily why I want to do it. I just want to open up some more space inside and give me enough room to drop in that hard drive with entire NTSC, the entire Japanese, and the entire UK PAL set on one hard drive. Set it and forget it. Also the hacks. There's actually a lot more hacks for the Dreamcast than I originally imagined. There's a couple of really good sites that you can go to. I suggest going to Dreamcast Talk to find the links. But those links, what they are is they're links to true, pure, unedited GDI files, which are your Dreamcast game files. The reason that you'd probably want to get the raw, unedited ones is that most people who download Dreamcast games and burn them are burning CDI files, which are typically like the resolution is compressed, or maybe it's cut out some audio or some levels or something to that effect. Totally playable if you just want to put it in, try it for a couple of minutes, and then put it down. But if you do plan on playing a game for a while, you probably want the best version of it. And I mean, if you can get the GDI, the raw GDI, I highly suggest it. It makes all the difference. So anyways, there's a couple of different links, mega links to all of the GDI files that are available, and they're pretty fantastic. You're slow without God battle. Is that me? Got a lot of God body and God power. Okay, yes, we are live. Last couple of uploads actually have all been live streams, so this seems to be the best way to do it. Before, my method was working, but I was thinking so old school. Getting video from multiple separate sources, putting it onto my PC, editing it, rendering it, syncing it. Should have really taken the time before to fully understand OBS and realize that, oh yeah, they make this system extremely simple to use, really intuitive, and designed for stuff like this. But yeah, just did like maybe 2 hours of YouTubing and figured out how to optimize my my OBS and cut out a lot of the fat that I had in terms of recording, and actually use some of the webcams that I have. Even though they were crap, I ended up upgrading. But yeah, everything just looks a lot better. Okay, nothing there. What do we got here? Anything? Nope. Any ideas on what is a good mag food to sync? My little guy is hurting. Yeah, Star Atomizer is generally the best. Okay. Leaving bank before. That's probably what I should be doing. So for those of you that don't know, your character data, if you leave the game, it's still kind of running on an internal clock. So the synchro on your mag will deteriorate over time if you're not playing, but if you throw it in the bank, it preserves it all. So I am everybody's dad, my friend. I'm the world's dad. Okay, let's feed our mag. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. We got 50 XP. Okay, Moon Atomizer, no thanks. I think we're gonna stick with our Star Atomizer. Okay, anything there? Another spiritual shield with... that'd be good for somebody, but nothing that I can really use. Okay, where did Kuroheim go? Hey, how did Kuro get all the way over there? I bet you there's a warp somewhere that I'm missing. Ooh, this is not good. Okay. We lost you, Kuro. Did you take a warp? Guess I don't need that holiness armor. Backtracking. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, so like I said, I should probably start using my mag more than I do. But yeah, I always really neglect to feed my mag, and because I do that, it kind of ends up with basically no power to it whatsoever. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start feeding it more and stocking up on star atomizers, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, like I was saying before, if you drop it in the bank... Oh, did Kuro drop that? No. If you do drop it in the bank, it will save whatever synchro level it's on at the time, and then you don't have to worry about it going back to 0. So it's always a good thing to do. I just never do it. Okay. Star atomizer. Perfect. Anything over here? Nope, nope, nope. Yep, still at 105. 105 and loving it. Okay, got that. That. Ooh, what's this? Special weapon. Some sort of cane. Alright, let's launch a damage trap just to say we did. And let's feed our mag just to say we did. Okay. Well, the one good thing about taking time to feed the mag is that you take a lot of hits and up goes your PB. Alright. Oh shoot, one of these guys. Let's see if I can do some damage with a trap. Oh no, Pin, you died. You don't need antidotes. Don't really need any of that stuff, actually. That's alright. Once we get to town, we'll unload and settle up with a couple of people. Bad human. Yeah, once you get past level 100, the level grinds are pretty slow. then again, I don't necessarily play that often either. Anytime you see one of these videos up is when I'm playing, so if that's an indication of anything, it's probably only like maybe once a week, sometimes twice a week. Hey, how's it going? Okay, can you use any of this? No, you can't. Once we get back to Pioneer, I should probably check out whatever that staff is and see if anybody can use it, because as we all know, us droids can't use staffs. Quick question for the guy that was using the GameCube and stuck on level 145. So I know that I know that on GameCube there's a bunch of different levels and all this kind of stuff, but I was just curious if you can get past level 200 as well. Pretty sure you can't. It still caps at 200, but wasn't sure. I've never played the GameCube version. Maybe if they ever make a decent emulator for the GameCube, I'll try it out, but as of now, not so much. Actually, speaking of emulators, so the new, what's it called there, SNES Mini is coming out, right? Which is essentially just an emulator, let's face it. That's all it is, an emulator, no big deal. I don't particularly need it because I have a Super Nintendo with, I only have 12 games, the 12 games that I like. I sold so many of them, right? But I also have the retro USB SNES Power Pack. So I've got a flash card, I can play all the games I want. Not a big deal. Again. Oh shoot, I think they grabbed that on me. So I don't really have any need for an SNES Mini, despite the fact that the game list looks pretty cool. I might pre-order one. I don't know. I don't know what I'd use it for. That's why I probably won't actually, just because it's useless to me. All right. So, anyways, we figured that out. But now there's a rumor that potentially there might be N64 Mini. Now that really makes me. That really interests me for a couple of different reasons. One, I never really got into the N64 catalog. I was a teenager when that system came out, and I'm not gonna say I wasn't into gaming, but other things were taking priority. You know, you're a teenager, doing drugs, trying to get laid, fucking up in school, all the good stuff, right? So I really wasn't playing games that much. I can remember playing Mario Kart 64 and some game, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a bad 3D sort of Mortal Kombat clone. Anyways, playing that, and never really liked the controller, so I just never got into it. GoldenEye too. I played a lot of GoldenEye. I think I told people in the past how we used to play GoldenEye. So on the N64, as you remember, for GoldenEye, great first-person shooter, great multiplayer game. But it wasn't. It was all couch co-op sort of multiplayer. So you'd always have local multiplayer. The thing is that it divided the screen up into 4 quadrants if you're going to play 4 players. Which meant on one screen you could, if you were going to snipe, people could kind of see where you were hiding out and all that kind of stuff. What the fuck? you know, it didn't take away the fun of the game. That was the way the game was intended, but it definitely meant that certain first-person strategies that you might be used to using in other games, you couldn't apply to GoldenEye on N64. So back in the day, televisions were kind of expensive, but if you were affluent enough and had multiple televisions, which my friend at the time's family did, what we would do is we would take the composite signal, the yellow cable, and we would splice it off into 4 different directions. So we'd splice it into 4 connections. So the composite signal was going out of 4 composite ends with a splicer. We would plug those into 4 different televisions. And say I had quadrant 1 as my screen, I would make sure to block out the remaining 3 so I couldn't see what other people were doing. And they would do the same thing. We'd just get paper and we'd tape it over top. And then we'd each look at our own screen, and that's how we would play. And that made it a lot more fun. Not necessarily practical for everybody, but we managed to pull it off. So yeah, anyways, besides GoldenEye and Mario Kart 64, didn't really get into the system. I've had a lot of the good games, but I've always just sold them because, you know, you can get a little bit of cash for them, so I figured why not? I'll just put that money towards systems I actually enjoy. Where is our friend? There we go. Damn. No. Come on, tag. So yeah, this new N64 Mini interests me because if they put the decent titles on that, I think, you know, if the previous titles are any indication, they kind of know which titles to add to the system. It could be really interesting. I think I'd probably actually pick it up just because, like, I'm not really familiar with a lot of the games. Some of the games do interest me, but as I said before, I never held on to them because they really don't hold any meaning to me, and I'm trying my best not to collect for any new systems that I don't have to. But I'd probably pick it up. I think it'd be a decent little box to have, just kind of an all-in-one, and I'm sure somebody will figure out how to hack it, and then you can throw on additional ROMs and all that kind of stuff. But the only reason I would do that is because the emulators that are currently available for the N64 are not very good. They're very choppy. They're very unreliable. I've tried everything to get them running properly, and I just can't seem to do it. So I've kind of given up using like a Raspberry Pi and things to play N64 games, PS1 games, Dreamcast games. There's just no point. But yeah, if they end up coming out with that, I would certainly consider it. Twinkle Star, what is that? Okay, well, we'll run that by a couple of other people. Yeah, the only reason I'm using a broadband adapter is just because, you know, I got it for super cheap and I just wanted to try it out. And I do notice it plays a little bit better than the Raspberry Pi for games like Phantasy Star Online and Quake 3. But it's definitely not necessary if you're a person that wants to just kind of play the odd game online and isn't necessary. Like if you're just playing like Maximum Pool, you don't need a broadband adapter. In fact, you can't use a broadband adapter with Maximum Pool. It's only good for 2 games. From what I understand, you could at one point play Starlancer, but I find Starlancer plays absolutely fine with whoa, a Heaven Punisher. Is that Heaven Punisher up for grabs? That'd be nice to have. Cool. It comes in handy. All right, nice. Well, let's see what this Heaven Punisher actually does. The ultimate gun, a weapon belt, the divine punishment, specializes based on time. So if you haven't seen this gun work before, you will. It's pretty cool. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. We'll keep those, keep those, keep those, keep those, keep those. Okay, let's equip our Heaven Punisher and let's just beef it up. Why not? We've got so many grinders. Items. Use. Mono grinder, why not? Tri grinder, why not? Whoops, I don't want that. Item. Drop. Okay, take. Item. Yes. Let's just get rid of all these mono grinders. And see if we can beef this up a bit. Okay, item. Nice. Nope, can't use it anymore. Bang! Alright, well, you know what? Let's... Okay, we'll throw the rest of those guys in the bank. Deposit item. And we'll have some fun with the Heaven Punisher. So if you haven't seen the special attack on the Heaven Punisher before, you are in for a surprise. Okay. Okay, all set. Sure, whatever you want. Okay, item, mag. Okay, and we'll get some more star on that. Our star atomizers while we're here. Quake 3, what you want to do is, I found out what I was doing wrong with it. Apparently you want to go to the individual game section in the main menu after you connect online. And once you do that, you can pick your room. So that's what I was doing wrong before. I'm used to having all the rooms sort of opened up and just being able to choose whichever ones I want. So yep, playing it on an actual Dreamcast. Have for, geez, a couple of years now, actually, online. It's the only modifications I've made. If you go back to the earlier videos, you're going to see some pretty, it's not crude, but just the setup I had at the time was a little bit different. The only difference now is that I got my USB GD-ROM, so I've stopped playing the physical disc. And now I'm just using the GDI file. Okay, first of all, don't ask me who I am. I only want you hunters to accomplish this particular quest. Now I'll explain what you have to do today. Go down to the specific area in the ruins. Eliminate all the monsters until no more appear. Okay, so we're in an extermination quest. Good enough. I get it. Okay, let's just go. Yeah, if you don't have a DC keyboard, the alternative is you can go and get one of the Innovation, or I think there's another brand too, that have the PS2 keyboard adapter. Okay, so how do I use that special attack again? How do I use that special attack again? There was a way with the Heaven Punisher where I kind of like drop a bunch of beams down. I'm pretty sure it was just the special attack, but based on time. Okay. Open your menu. Okay. Look at the bottom right. Okay. Internet time. What am I looking at? See if time is an even digit. Oh, okay. Okay, open my menu. Internet time at, okay. Interesting. Okay, well, we're not going to use that right now then. That's interesting. I had no idea that GameCube keyboards were so expensive because I've seen a couple of those in thrift stores from time to time. And since I don't collect for GameCube, I never think to pick one up. But I had no idea. If you go to the Silverant website, there'll be instructions for PC players on how to connect to the Silverant server and play with everybody. Again, I've never played on PC, so I don't know exactly how to do it, but it must be fairly simple because there's actually quite a few people that play with PC. I think Kuroheim plays with PC as well. Alright, let's... Oh shit. I'm gonna die. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright. Now... Oh shit, you confused me. Okay, can I walk straight? Yes, I can. Perfect. Holiness armor. Yeah, be careful with those cables that you get on Amazon, because I think there's a couple of third-party cables that are new-ish. I've seen them on Alibaba as well, on AliExpress, and they're not that great. I know when I first started trying to upgrade to a VGA signal, I got some like really crappy VGA cables, and they lasted a little while, but they quickly died. I don't know what happened in it, but they got a short or something. And yeah, ended up having to toss them. Then I got the Retrobit, VGA box, and never noticed an issue at all. It was fine. I know some people complain with the quality of the Retrobit for whatever reason, but I find the resolution to be quite acceptable. Never had a problem. I think it's a fine device to get. I ended up buying a random DC lot just because I noticed it had a lot of peripherals in it that I was interested in, and I got it for a steal of a price too. I think it came to like 80 bucks shipped from the US, and it had, you know, a full DC system, a couple of fairly expensive games, you know, in the $20 to $30 range, and it had a Hayes VGA box, which is another good quality VGA box to get. Some people will say to get the Toro or whatever from the Harris brothers. I think that's how you pronounce their name. From what I understand, other than the scanline generator, it doesn't really offer much of an upgraded signal. I bet you the components are better, and it does look kind of neat, but they're also asking twice as much as any of the other VGA boxes. So yeah, I don't know. I'd just be careful with anything you buy on Amazon that doesn't have a good reputation, because there are some products out there that, you know, even though they don't cost much, and even if they do fail, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's still kind of annoying to invest some money into something thinking it's going to be the solution to getting, you know, good resolution out of your Dreamcast, and then to find out that, you know, it actually, if it does work, it only works for a short period of time and then dies. So yeah, I know that the official Sega VGA box is quite good in terms of build quality and components, but it's going to run you, I think it goes for about $150 Canadian nowadays. It's quite expensive. I think for what it's worth, find a cheap Retrobit box, and even those have gone up quite a bit. I think it's because they must still be making that product. I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, not a bad product to get if you want to get a VGA signal out of your Dreamcast. And, you know, if you want to avoid a VGA signal altogether and get a half decent picture, it's kind of a catch-all solution. Get the Akurna. It's not that bad. I kind of shit on it the first time I got it because I couldn't capture with it. That was a big problem for me. I bought it primarily for capturing, but good old Elgato wouldn't accept the signal. That said, it works phenomenally on my television downstairs. So, you know, it doesn't meet my needs, but it's not the end of the world. It does meet my needs downstairs because it carries the audio signal over digital as well, which is really nice. The box also doesn't need an external power supply, which is also very handy. But yeah, I'd suggest getting that over anything else at this point. Maybe try to stay away from VGA if you can, only because with VGA you also have to output the audio through something else, whether it's speakers or a sound system or whatever it is. In some of these VGA boxes you can actually control the volume on the box, if that's important to you. But I think for what it's worth, since most new televisions don't have a VGA input anymore, there was a good period in like 2010, 2011 where you can get a half decent newer television that would also except the VGA signal, which was perfect, but nowadays you're kind of stuck. Okay, Trimate, why not? Okay, item. While we're doing this, I've already tagged them, so we're good to go. Okay, we'll just do that and get out. And thank you, friends, for keeping me alive while I was screwing around with my mag. Okay, why don't I use some traps and get myself out of this stupid mess? Jesus. Good thing my character is getting half decent. Can really withstand a lot of this punishment. Historically, I'd be dead within seconds whenever I play an ultimate. And let's be honest, like if you have been watching some of these videos, it's people like Kuro that have been keeping me alive. They give me the best weapons, best armor, best tips too on how to keep your character functioning properly. No cheat at all. Actually, it was, I think, did Kuro give it to me? I'm not 100% sure, but it was a player that just built up the mag just for power. Just stuck with Diamate, I guess, until it got the power to 200, and you know, that's all she wrote. So the good thing about this game is that if you are using hacked weapons, hacked mags, it will catch you, it will boot you out. Despite the fact that these are all third-party servers, I've had that problem happen to me in the past where I couldn't join games because I've had unwittingly taken hacked items from people and was not aware of it. So the good news is I know this mag is legit, and don't have to worry about having somebody kind of remove whatever hacks were applied to it. Alright. Let's follow Kuro. I think I picked up some, was it evade material? I'm not 100% sure. I'm also going to take this opportunity. Oh, Pin got another level too. That's awesome. Okay, I won't take this opportunity to play around with my items. I will take this opportunity to not die and try and attack some of these guys. Okay, get out of here, buddy. Sweet. Okay, do we need to activate this? No, we don't. And that person's done. Okay, score. So thank you, Kuro, for keeping me alive. I wonder if it's frustrating for them now. I know their character is primarily designed to support other players, but Kuro's character is also very strong, so for them not to just be able to walk into games and kind of mop up with other players who have also built up their characters properly, I wonder if it gets frustrating for them. And the funny thing is, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Funny thing is if you've been watching these videos for any length of time, did I lose all my Meseta? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Urgh. I do have evade material. Nice. If you've been watching these videos for any length of time, you probably remember when I first met Kuro. Oh geez, probably a year and a half ago or so. I was on level 20, they were on level 1. We played a couple of games together, they got level ups, and as you can obviously see, they have been much more involved with this game than I have, because their character is quite impressive. Okay, I should probably use a weapon, right? That would make the most sense, no? Okay, area map. Where did our friends go? Nice, into the crossfire. Okay, they must have gone through here. Okay, sweet. I can't believe I lost all my Meseta. Damn it. Okay. Why not? Let's see if we can have some fun here with our mags. Maybe we can get a decent rally going. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, missed it. No. Oh, I screwed it up, guys. Damn. Damn. Too slow. And I died. So I assume that another player here probably grabbed a whole ton of Meseta. That's okay, you know? We got lots in the bank. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sakes, what is going on here? Okay, we don't want to use our Yasmink off. We'll use our launcher again. And let's pull back a bit so we can heal up. And follow Kuro. Now I should probably check my XP as well, because I think I'm probably, I don't know, I must be getting close to a level up at this point. What do we got? Oh wow, I am totally getting close to a level up. 9,000 away, nice. Stay alive. Come on, free confuse trap. Let's just do this. Get in. There we go. Thank you. Come on, turn around. And I think I'm gonna get a level up if I can just tag these guys. Come on, knock them out. This might be it. Nope, not quite there. Very close though. Ah. No, don't want to return to Pioneer 2. Alright. Let's use a damage trap. See if we can do something to these guys. Nope, nothing. Alright. So the one thing about doing the live streams lately is that I haven't really mentioned a lot of pickups. I've actually had quite a few cool ones recently. I haven't really shown them off though, that's the thing, because I haven't had too much of an opportunity. Kind of just touching base with what's going on in the chat and stuff like that. But tomorrow when I play PSO, because it'll be Saturday at that point, I thought maybe I'd take some time to show off a couple of things that I've found out in the wild. No eBay purchases. Nice. But just cool stuff I've found out there just doing my thrift store runs and stuff like that. Actually had a really good day on today's day, Friday. Had a really good day on Wednesday. What did I find? I found a complete SNES, even though I was just talking earlier about how I don't need it or anything like that. But with 2 controllers, all the hookups, the console, it was 20 bucks. Found a Nintendo original, console only, but I opened up the door and it had a copy of Super Mario Bros. 3 inside, which was pretty nice. And what else did I find? I think I found a couple more. Looking over here real quick. I did find a couple of DS games out there as well. Did manage to sell a couple of those toys I was talking about earlier that I just found. Didn't buy it all at a thrift store, just like literally found on the side of the street. I did sell the G1 Devastator Transformer yesterday because it was like somebody gave me 80 bucks for it. I was like, I'm not going to turn down $80 for a Transformers toy. So I ended up taking the money on that, which of course I'll just put towards probably video games. So, you know, under the toy umbrella. But yeah, I still got a couple more things that I'm trying to get rid of. I found a pile of, well, I didn't find, but I ended up buying a pile of, some of you old timers might remember these toys. They were called Sectors, and they were these little knights that ran on the back of these giant insects. And they're fairly coveted. I found a couple of those floating around. I did pass up quite a few games recently. Only because even though I was finding them on thrift store shelves, I was kind of excited. You know, leafing through them, I was like, these are just bullshit games, you know? Like, you find those bags filled with Game Boy Advance games, and you get all excited for a minute. You're like, oh, sweet, we're going to find some good ones. And then you open it up, and it's like World Series Poker and garbage like that. So I was just like, no, not going to happen. Not interested. So turned down quite a few titles like that recently just because it's just filler. Like, I don't need those games. I'll never play them. And actually, I'm going to probably cut out some of the fat in my DS collection too, because I got a lot of DS cartridges where even though they don't take up a lot of space, I could probably sell them with a couple of my extra DSs just to kind of sell as a bit of a package. Like, I don't need Sudoku and all this kind of garbage on DS. Like, I'll never play it. So yeah, I'm thinking about downsizing again. Alright, can we tag these guys? Yes, we can. So I wonder if I can beef up these guns now that I'm at level 106. Items. Nope. $87. Cool. I was able to donate that time. Nice. At least I donated that time. Oh shit, what's going on here? Why am I stuck? Okay, there we go. Okay, to the Spanish speaking and Portuguese speaking gentlemen in the chat, I did make a very concerted effort at one point in my life to learn Spanish, and I failed horribly. It's a beautiful language, I just do not have an ear for it. I ended up going to I just took an elective in a liberal studies course in university for Intro to Spanish. And I thought, okay, this is great. Pick up the language, it'll be fun. The problem was the partner that I was with, I should say partners, they just kept quitting. So I could never get a consistent person to practice the language with, and conversely, my grades reflected such. So, yeah, I can understand a bit, but not that much. I think ideally, if I was to pick up a language, and at this point in my life, I don't think it's going to happen, but probably want to pick up Mandarin. It seems to be a pretty useful language, particularly here in Toronto, and especially if you want to work internationally. The kind of work that I do, I was sort of considering it at one point, but you know, I often work with a lot of people that are new to the country, and then I have to arrange for translator services and things of that nature. And yeah, it would just make more sense for me to understand at least a basic concept of the language, but I can barely handle English. Okay, we gotta jump on here. Perfect. Yay, we're through. Now the interesting thing about this is that I don't think I've done this version of the runes before. It looks quite different than any other version I've done in the past. So I'm curious if that means there's going to be some extra or different loot throughout. I know that it's all kind of like a percentage base on the drops and stuff like that, but I'm not quite sure if the environment has something to do with that as well. Okay, while we're thinking about it, let's feed our mag. Come on, buddy, you're almost at 100%. Alright. Get out of here, guys. You're confused. There you go. Perfect. When it's swarmy like that, you just run out of options on what to actually do. There we go. And damage trap. Damage trap. Oh. Too little, too late. Damn. Whoa! You know when it knocks out Kuroheim that something bad just happened. Okay. You know when it knocks out Kuro that something bad just happened. Oh, don't need mine material. Where are all these people hiding? Oh, it must be this warp. I am basically cannon fodder. All right, bang, bang, bang. Oh, did I get that? I don't think so. One more level and I can survive that. Okay, so I guess at level 189, whatever Kuro's stats are at, allow them to survive that special attack. I wonder what that special attack was, because it looked like just kind of an insta-kill attack, so... Very curious. Time for Punisher. Whip. Doesn't seem to be working. Doesn't seem to be working for me. All right, so where do we go from here? Okay. Well, why isn't the special attack working if it's at 200? Very curious. All right, well, I'll run it by Kuro. There we go. Nice. All right, so we're going in the right direction, correct? Where did Kuro go? Item, area map. Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay, they must have used the warp already. Item, area map. Where is Kuro? Okay, well, I guess... Oh, I see. They probably went through that warp as well. Alright. Boom! Look at that, people. Bang! I love the Heaven Punisher. All right. Come on. Boom. Now, I can't remember. I think it was Doom who gave me a Punisher before. It was attacking for quite a bit, but you know what? If I got enough photon points, maybe I can beef it up again. Because right now this thing is not particularly great against dark enemies. Alright. Boom! Punished. There we go. Oh man, I love this weapon so much. Even though it's really not hitting for that much, it's just such a cool weapon because the special attack, it doesn't have really any limitations. It'll... Oh shoot, I didn't grab that guy's Rosetta, did I? Ah. Item. Item. Rosetta, drop. Can you just take it all, buddy? Sorry, I stole your Rosetta. I just dropped it. Okay, hopefully whoever I just took it from picked it back up. And are we past our time now? We are. Alright, well, there we go. That was fun while it lasted. So let's just go back to using our launcher. And I might have to go away from keyboard for a quick second. Just have to attend to a few house things, but let's see if I can avoid it if I can. No, don't want to return. Come on. Well, one of you guys has got to stick it out. Alright, is anybody going to revive? Mr. Pin and I are a hurting unit. Hello, hello. Come on. Help a brother out. Okay. Thank you indeed. Alright, so I've got 100 PB. Maybe I'll just wait and see. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I got to get a little bit of distance from these guys. Alright, sweet. So they're taking out anyways. Okay, can I use that? Nope, nope, nope. This is an extermination quest, so... We done? Mission complete. Sweet. Cool. Cool. Is there a side quest? Messy indeed. It appears we are more a liability than an asset. Alright, is there anything that we can grab here? Not really. Okay, cool. Pioneer 2 we go. Alright. Couldn't dodge the cannons. I guess that was what was taking Kuroheim out the most. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? Alright, so first thing we're gonna do, oh man, we got like no Meseta. Okay, we gotta take out some Meseta. Take Meseta. And we have got to buy some star atomizers, and we have got to feed our mag, and then we are going to drop our mag. Okay, buy star atomizers. Yes. And I think I'm gonna take everybody's suggestion. I'm gonna leave the mag in the bank. Item, mag, choo-choo, give item. Okay, sweet. So let's go deposit item, choo-choo mag. Yes, and let's deposit our tri grinder and mono grinder, and I guess we'll hold on to that Heaven Punisher for, we'll deposit our Meseta as well. We'll hold on to that Heaven Punisher because it comes in really handy. Item. HP material, use. Alright, let's go to the guild using BBA plus USB GD ROM is amazing. This game has never been more reliable or fast. Just using PayPal funds from stuff I flip on eBay. My setup is pretty expensive in theory, but actually didn't cost me that much when you take into account it's mostly based on stuff I've flipped. Gotta keep in the black when it comes to gaming, not in the red. I may IDE mod one of my broken DCs. Right now I have 4. The Sport, which I am using now, a regular NTSC in the basement, a broken NTSC for parts, and a NTSC J just for fun. I kinda want a NTSC J Hello Kitty console because it's so damned cute. That one looks cool too. But a bit more money. You can get a complete Hello Kitty for around $220, and it's freaking cute. Right now there is a dude in Canada who is selling a Divers 2000 set for about 500 CAD, but that's out of my league right now. Good game. Okay, I'm gonna collect my prize too. Okay, I'm going to get my reward as well. See you in the lobby. Alright, looks like we're all gonna get our reward, which is great. Hopefully we'll get a couple of photon points. And I'd really like to beef up that Heaven Punisher. Sweet, I might actually be able to get something now. I'll have to double check. Okay. Wow, we got some serious players on tonight. Okay, let's save our game. Okay, gotta jet for now. I'll be back tomorrow night, all. Alright, sweet. So game is saved. Say goodnight to everybody. We've beefed up a level. Everything is good in the hood. Okay, saving game. And that is it. Alright. Awesome, awesome, awesome game. So that was PSO for tonight. It is Friday. Saturday is generally when we see more players on. So my hope is that tomorrow when we jump on, we're going to find a ton of different people. Regardless, we found an awesome team tonight. I'm glad to see that Kuro is jumping back in, because we were kind of concerned that maybe they'd left the game for a while. So hopefully they'll be back. Hopefully, I don't know, we might be able to get to level 107, which would be sweet. Maybe some of you, I've got one private message with somebody that was curious about it, so I might as well just reveal it to everybody. Curious about what this thing is, and this is another recent pickup. I just bought it because it was absolutely ridiculous, and ridiculous in a way where I'm like, this is kind of practical for my job, actually. So what is it? Well, it is a bit heavy because I did put batteries in it. It is a Brother EP20 portable dot matrix typewriter, right? So what you do is it has like a little LCD screen here, and you type your stuff out and it prints stuff on the fly. Now it takes 4 D-cell batteries. So for those of you that forget what D-cells are, those are those enormous batteries that we had back in the 80s. They still make them. I'll just fire it on and let you hear what it sounds like. So what happens is you can type out here. There's a little toner cartridge in here, and it has a little dot matrix printer, and it prints out what you want. So boom, it's on. I don't know if you can see in the screen. I'm going to try and get it into a proper angle. But here on the LCD screen, looks like it'll probably show up. You can just type, and you can just, it's a word processor. It is absolutely hilarious. There you go. Hello. Yeah, it was fun. So the reason I think I could use this is because I work on the road, and I was like, well, I've got lots of documents where I have to call the head office and get the secretary to print stuff out. And I'm like, why don't I just bring this on the road and just print out stuff on the fly? It's absolutely practical. And the other thing that I got recently too, speaking of geeky, antiquated stuffs, is this guy right here. Now I've wanted one of these for a while. I actually got 2 within the same week. Unfortunately, this one doesn't seem to be working. But what they are is a pretty coveted little calculator, because I like my calculators, and it's the Texas Instrument TI-83 Plus. The cool thing about this calculator, it has a little data port on the bottom. You can get a little USB to, I guess it's an 1/8 inch adapter, and you can actually upload games to it. You can play things like Doom, Super Mario, Tetris. Yeah, it's a pretty amazing little machine. I think it has something ridiculous, like I want to say like 600K of RAM or something like that. Regardless, people make games for this little calculator. I can't wait to play it. So I ordered the USB to 1/8 inch adapter. It was $15 shipped, and yeah, can't wait to break it out. So anyways, that is it for now. I hope everybody enjoyed. I do plan on jumping in again on Saturday. It probably won't be till about 10 o'clock or so again. But yeah, keep an eye out if you're interested in watching. In the meantime, take care. We'll see everybody when we see everybody.